Now we saw the rest of the real soldiers are actually battled and actually upset over their defeat at the hands of Precious. So they actually need to find a way to defeat the space dragon. However, they actually go to the elder of the Ryusoulger tribe, and they actually say they actually had to do the same trials as Tua and Bamba, who just finished their trial as well, which they actually knew if they actually passed their trials, they actually going to find a way to defeat the space dragon. However, we saw that Konoru talking with Demi Volcano about a powerful Megazord that is capable of defeating anything in its path if it's evil, in which the same sword that was used to defeat the Druden tribe army, which in order to achieve that Megazord, he has to pass his own trial, which Ko, Melt, Asuna, and Konoru are actually entered their respective trial zones, in which their trials are actually different, which Melt actually had to balance in a balance beam while trying not to fall. Then Asuna had to catch a fly, which relies on her speed, not her strength. And Konoru actually has to build a deck of, well, actually a house of cards. Well, and don't get me wrong, not try to be distracted by every beautiful girl you actually see, which all three of them have passed, all except for for Ko. Wu's trial is actually a difficult one because he actually saw Master Red returns, and then his trial is to defeat Master Red. While he's doing that, the rest of the real soldiers are actually battling Precious. When they morph, they actually have to battle her as well. Which we've seen the rest of the Jordan tribe generals thinking about what they're going to do now that she actually has their hearts. By which we actually knew that if they actually want to be free, they actually has to do everything they can to make a better scheme, which we saw that Ko has actually have a hard time battling Master Red, who actually using the Max Soul Red armor, in which he actually decided to actually use his own skill, and then we saw that he actually reflected his own finishing attack and then defeat Master Red, and then he actually passed his trial. Now he actually going to have to help the rest of the Rangers while using his own Max Soul Red armor, and then he actually reflected Precious copy attack, and then we saw him defeat Precious, but then we saw the space dragon appeared. So he actually summoned Tiramigo, Mosarex, and the Pterodon, and they actually combined all three Zords together into one Megazord called the King Kishiryu-Oh. And this sword is actually powerful, just like Demi Volcano actually described, as we've seen the Megazord take the space dragon up in the sky, then take him to the sea, and then up in space, he actually was so powerful that they used the final attack on the space dragon and defeating it once and for all. In which Precious actually said she gotta hand it to them, but next time it won't be easy, as we saw the real soldiers and the elder of the Ryusoulger tribe celebrated their victory and they achieved the powerful Megazord as well. So we actually saw the most powerful Megazord ever, which is actually in ultrasword. So I'm actually had to say that this is actually the coolest ultrasword ever created, much like the ultrasword from Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger, which is actually a super megazord, but however, they didn't get a ultrasword as well. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend, and I cannot wait to see more of the King Kishiryu-Oh, which the battle was actually epic and badass. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode.